All right, boys and girls, this is the 600th shave. Whew. I am tired. And no, it's not because it's the 600th shave. It's kind of funny. All right, the gear as usual for Austere August here is Chiseled Face Midnight Stag for the soap from Chiseled Face from Groomatorium. And 600. Easy to remember the number for this time. Oh, and yeah, I guess I'll put the dot down here, and then tomorrow we'll start another column. How about that? Nothing special for today's shave. I had such a crazy busy day that we're just going to do normal stuff. Timeless open comb stainless steel razor, 68 gap. Taj handle on the Semogue Owners Club. Boar brush. Get the brush back in the water. Let's do a slurry lather because it's late in the day and I am pooped. I had a busy day. I was chopping fruits and vegetables and stuff, making a pineapple salsa. In small group, we had my friend. We paired up to provide food for the group, and he made a pork loin that he just aced. It was really good. And then I made the pineapple salsa, and it was a lot of chopping, but I got it done and then rushed over there. And the flavors worked out well together. The seasonings on the pork were strong, and they were spices that I normally would not want to eat. But the sweetness of the salsa, the nice counterbalance, and it all worked together really nicely. Get my face wet. I missed the slickness of that slurry lather, and so we're going to do that today. Let's do let's do 8 swirls. Lately, we've been reducing. 10 swirls was plenty before with the slurry, so why don't we try 8 today? See how things go. How much water do we want in the brush? A couple of shakes like that. Let's see if that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be interesting. Let's see if we've got enough. See if the soap starts to come together here. There we go. That's really wet, and it's springy. You can see it's sprinkling. I'm going to go back, load for a couple more times. 1, 2, 3. Maybe because I didn't let the brush load for as long. Maybe that helped the brush bristles not to be quite so friendly with each other. I'm not going to do the usual slurry, the quick one. I'm going to do the longer one where I work this first pass a little bit more. I'm going to dip and get a little bit more water. And also, I'm gonna take off all that, because that's going to be wasted. That's going to go down the drain. There we go. That feels good. That's the That's the slickness that I like. Good protection there. Skin feels good. The recent efforts I was doing to do a bowl lather where I added a lot of water up front just did not give me this kind of experience, this kind of feel. There we go. Splash of water. Then I'm going to grab that extra lather that I saved in the bowl. I guess I really need to. I think I'm just going to do 2 passes today. Just for speed. So that was, I guess, 11 swirls in the soap. And I've definitely got plenty of lather in here for probably 2 more passes. So maybe next time I might try doing that 8-second load. But what should I try? Definitely not shaking out more water. So maybe leaving more, leaving more water in the brush. Seeing how that works. Two passes does not get me a great shave with this blade. But it's pretty nice. There'll definitely be, you know, a little extra stubble to shave off tomorrow, but that's all right. Just kind of keeps it at bay. And I get to enjoy this awesome scent of the soap. I wanted to reiterate, I heard back from Ron from Chiseled Face, and he confirmed that there is not a third base. That was some kind of mystery base that came out in 22 or 23. The discrepancy that I found in the last ingredient, being the silk type products, that was just due to different labeling standards. INCI is one of the standards, and the one that says silk powder or the one that says silk amino acids, one of those is the INCI standard, and so it's the same base no matter which of those words. However, if you look in there and it says silk hydroxylate, I believe is the word, that is the silk tallow. But I believe those tubs are labeled anyway with the word silk tallow, so that's easy enough to find out that. So let me get a good rinse. And the splash. Ha! Wonder how many servings we have left of the splash. Probably not very much alcohol sting today since just the 2 passes, you know. Yeah, none. This is how you other guys feel who don't have skin as sensitive as I do. It's not super sensitive, but it seems to be more sensitive to these alcohol splashes than your average guy. So that's very comfortable. I rinsed the razor. That's good. I'll clean out the bowl. Let's go ahead and apply the cologne. And even though I hit the sack and go to sleep, it is still very available in the morning. If it wasn't the Midnight Stag Challenge for August, I would just wait and apply it in the morning and get to smell it more during the day. But that's just the nature of the challenge. Cap up the soap. Put my Sharpie dot on that. Matter of fact, let's do it right now and you guys can see it. There is the 600th dot. Sorry this shave was a little anticlimactic. It's a big number. It's, I think 70 is the uses on my nearest blade. That's a feather. Just spent so much time, and when I'm marathoning, I'm usually on this Nacet, right? But hey, post any questions you have. I will answer those as best I can. And there we go. Unfortunately, my life right now is kind of crazy with moving and all that with work. So I was not able to put together any kind of special thing for you guys. I regret that. It would have been nice, but life is just like that sometimes. So, but we are near toward the end of August, and so we'll try to work up something before we get to the end, and especially before we send the blade off to Mr. Greg for a microscopic analysis. All right, guys. Oh, that smell. It's just nice. Did grab another carload from the old place, and in it, I believe, is my hair dryer. So I'll be able to start giving the boar brush here very gentle hair dryer treatment after the shaves again. But it's so late, that's still in my car. So that'll be another one for tomorrow. So this, terrific shave today. The lather felt great on my face. It felt creamy. I had that wonderful residual slickness that I just enjoy so much from this soap base, but only really when I do the Slurry Lather method is when I get that. All right, now take care. This is Sugar Daddy Shaves. Good night.